Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. So today is Saturday, July 19th already, 2025. And because it's Saturday, it is time for our, I'm hesitating because my dog looks like he's about to bark. That will not happen, will it, Mr. Serious? Anyways, since it's Saturday, it is time for the weekly Saturday garden tour. So, before we get started, a couple things I wanted to tell you. First of all, they're both good stuff. When I was a little girl, when I was a child, summer was extra magical because not only we have a lot of lightning bugs in this area in like June, beginning of July. Sometimes I think all through July. But we also used to have a lot of butterflies, not just those white moths that, eat your vegetables, but beautiful, beautiful butterflies, and a ton of them. They'd be flying all over the place. It was like a fairyland. Our most popular one here was the monarch. I can't even remember the last time I saw a monarch. Maybe it was 40 years ago at least. I don't know. It's very sad. But today, I was so excited to see a butterfly in my yard. Unfortunately, it was not the monarch, but it was another beautiful butterfly. I tried to get a picture of it, but it kept flitting away. I was just so happy to see it. It looked like it was black velvet, medium-sized butterfly, and it had like neon blue markings. Oh, it was gorgeous. So beautiful. Now, what else I have to tell you is very exciting. So, you guys know I have been battling the Japanese beetle. I even told you guys the other day I run around with a little vacuum cleaner through my cornfield and stuff, vacuuming them up. Which, in a few months, I'm going to be 61, and I've got a bad leg. Not always easy. It's kind of fun sometimes, but it's not easy. And I think it's made a dent in the population of the beetles, but I'm not sure because, like I said, last couple days we've had some strange weather that may have just made them more dormant. I'm not sure. But now we're back to typical summer weather. But anyways, I don't know if any of you guys saw this. M.I. Gardner had a video a couple days ago about this wonderful, I guess you'd call it a pesticide. And it works on a lot of things. And I'll try to remember to put the link in the video and in the description, so that you can watch it. I'm not going to go into everything, but because you can watch his. He's so much, he's so knowledgeable and better at explaining and just knows more than I do. But anyways, this is what he talked about. And it is called, if I'm saying it right, spinosad. And it just seems to combat a lot of different pests. Now, it says beetles on here. Does not specifically say the Japanese beetle, but I'm going to assume that it would take care of them too. And borers, because I think I might have a small issue with borers. So, they're gypsy moth, just moths, caterpillars. So if this stuff works, I may go back to trying to grow brassicas because I gave up on those. But anyways, really excited about that. So we're going to get on with the tour. So I thought we'd start at the fairy garden here. So, because I did add a few things. First, I added this well and this bucket of water. And then what I did, I tried growing moss rose. Right, let me get out of the way here. Moss rose from seed. And that was all that I had survived. So I thought I would just put it in here and see what happens. It looks a little dry in here, even though I just watered it this morning. We had that weird, strange, very cold weather, and now it's in the 80s and sunny again, so I'm going to have to do better keeping up. So anyways, I'm trying to think of another place because I want to move my gnome garden from under the tree out front to back here. I'm just trying to think of something cute I can put it in. So anyways, that's what's new in the fairy garden. Then we've got my arch trellis here going into the greenhouse and the cottage garden. And as you can see, it's up at the top now. The other day I had 3 beautiful flowers up there. There's one coming, you can see it. And it's starting to fill out. So that's where we are. So as you can see over here, my new rhubarb has really taken a beating. It's probably the beetles doing this. So I will be giving it a good spray with the spinosad today. And as you can see, the crabgrass. Oh, there it is. I hope you guys can see it. Oh, do you see it? The top of its wings have the blue markings. I'm so happy you guys I think it's living in my yard. I'm so excited. You know, it's silly, but yeah. So anyways, the crabgrass has me beat. I am doing my best to pull it by hand. So, what I've decided is this old woman can't keep up with it. And I'm just going to do it. I'm going to keep pulling it. But when the growing season is over, I am going to be getting horticultural grade vinegar. And any place I don't have cold crops that are overwintering, I'm going to spray it down. Every bed I have that doesn't have cold crop in it. So, because as you can see, you can't even see my June bearings in here, my strawberries. They're there. This is one of my chores for today, is to weed the June bearing strawberries. Now, the good news is, I think, well, maybe not. I think my everbearing are starting to produce again. Oh, yes, I actually got a nice, beautiful, healthy strawberry the other day, and I put it in our dinner salad the other day. I just saw, okay, I don't know if you could see it. There is one ripening up there. I don't know what it looks like to you because, man, it's really sunny and I can't see. But it's coming back to health. And I do have to also weed in here. So, as you can see, the beetles have been getting my bean plants. They will be getting a good soaking. So my 3 sisters situation in this section with these are the Bantam Gold corn is doing well. The beans that survived are climbing up the stalks. As you can see, the pumpkins, they're doing fantastic. My only problem is a lot of this Bantam Gold is getting red silks. You can see way in the back. But the pearls and gold right next to it on the other side, all the silks are the color they're supposed to be. Nice yellow. So I don't know what's going on there. But remember the pumpkin I showed you guys the other day, the baby pumpkin? Where'd it go? Look at that right there. I hope you could see it. The sun is preventing me from seeing the screen. I mean, it just grows every day. It's looking really good. There's a whole bunch of other ones back in here too. You know, pumpkins growing. So these are sugar pie pumpkins. So this looks about the size it's supposed to be. Could maybe get a little bigger. You could tell it's starting to turn color. So I will be putting these up, pureeing them and putting this up. Hopefully selling some pumpkins too. But I'm very excited how the pumpkins are going. Let's see. Over here, my grapevine is getting to the top. And as you can see, well, this was the first thing, of course, that the Japanese beetles attacked. It's doing the best it can. You know, it keeps rallying, keeps coming back. So I think it's going to be okay. It's the first year I just bought it. The Allegheny blackberry has gone wild. And you know, my dad's side of the family, they're from the Alleghenies, and I can tell you it's normal for anything that is born and raised in the Alleghenies to go wild. So, yeah, it wants to plant new baby ones down there. It's gone crazy. I hope it's not overtaken the black raspberries too much. Oh, no. Something's going on with the black raspberries. I don't know what. But anyways, I'm going to trim those, and it's time for me to take down these stakes and the netting. Probably past due. I don't know what's going on with that, but now as for the red raspberries, they are just about done producing. Next week, I'm going to be making, well, a pie for dessert. Probably turn the rest in, yeah, it's looking bad. We will not be having any Japanese beetles next year. But yeah, so this is just about done also. And so I'll be making a pie and some jam. So this over here is the pearls and gold corn. And look how healthy that silk looks. No off color. Let me see. I don't know if you could see that one. Bantam gold. A lot of it's red. I can't figure out why. Anyway, just got some rattlesnake beans over here. They're doing pretty good. You know, the blueberries, they look healthy. However, they're not producing quite yet. So my sunflowers, they're perking up. That's the popcorn over there. Another blueberry I planted over here. And let's go into the enclosed garden. Please, again, do not mind the lack of weeding. I cannot do this all on my own, and, well, I'm the gardening fanatic in the family, so. Look at my fenugreek. This is fennel. It's beautiful. I see roasted fenugreek in my future real soon. I gotta plant, I gotta plant some more radish soon, because I also love roasted radish. Oh, if you haven't tried that, you gotta give it a try. So anyways, pepperoncini, they're doing good. I just fertilized them because they were looking like they were hungry, and you know, you see those yellow leaves back there. Maybe they need a little nitrogen or something. So I already see a difference after fertilizing them either yesterday or the day before. So the dill, it's gone. I harvested that and pulled it. I'm going to prepare this for something else. Not sure yet. And as usual, basil's doing good. These are the big red bells. I'm hoping that these produce. My not rattlesnakes. These are provider beans. I think this one might be ready. Yeah, I got a lot from these few plants that survived, but I planted more provider beans over here, and last week. They're popping up already. Got a sunflower over there. These are various peppers along the side. These tomatoes that I showed you last week, I think I planted these 2-3 weeks ago. They were the skinny, scrawny, purple seedlings that you don't think are going to survive. I turned around yesterday. I was in here. I turned around. I was like, "Whoa, what happened to you guys?" Because I mean, look at them. They're thriving all of a sudden. So that's good. And over here, as you can see, I think these are Chadwick cherry tomatoes. Don't know if you could see them. I wish I could see the screen. But yeah, you could see those. Got all kinds of tomatoes coming up here. Look at that. Those are Ace 55s. Can you see them? Oh my God, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they beautiful? They are just beautiful. And I got some basil in here with the tomatoes too. You can't see them hardly. Got some more cherry tomatoes in here. Got some more. Whoa, these Ace 55s. This is my first year growing them. Ooh, that one's turning color. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. I can't see. This sun is making it very, very difficult. No. Okay, so anyways, yeah. That one down there looks like it's turning color. So, also, I need to put, I just need to, my gosh. These Ace 55s, I hope they're good because they produce a lot. I've heard people who've grown them said they're delicious, so. For some reason, I have one cucumber plant that is looking very funky, and I'm not sure why. Okay, there's a bee. That's a good thing. That's on the healthy plant. I don't know what's going on up here. Seems to be up here. I don't know if I should cut that part off or what. I've never seen that happen before, but that's what's going on with these cucumbers. I have a whole bunch more cherry tomatoes here along the fence. Ooh, look at that. I don't know, can you see these? Right, man, I cannot see. I hope you can see them. And then my freckled romaine, it's all bolting, so I'm going to be cutting all this back. I keep saying that, but I haven't gotten around to it. These are something market pole beans, I think. I have to look at my notes, but they're doing quite well despite the beetles. Oh, my peppers. I got one basil in here, and these are jalapenos. And I have a couple of marigolds. My carrots are coming along nicely. I have harvested some. They are delicious. I will be planting more in here soon for fall. Now, remember I told you last week or the week before, I planted some cucumber seedlings in here. Had to run inside for something last week, and then forgot I had planted them, so they did not get watered right away. And I thought they died. They look like they're trying to make a comeback. I'm going to take this bad leaf off. It does look like it. So some of them might survive. Doesn't look like all of them, but I'm surprised any of them did. So, let's see. I have a bunch of peppers here. Some of these are Chocolate Beauty bell peppers. And I forgot what the other one is. I guess I'll be surprised. I have to stake up a lot of these tomatoes. I got some cherry tomatoes over here. These are more Napoli. These are Napolis over here. Let me see if any's fruiting. Oh, yes. So over here, sorry, my neighbor's cutting the grass. Over here, as you can see, have some Napoli's fruiting over here. So that's really good. So anyways, okay. Okay, so after seeing that bee on my cucumbers and the butterfly, I started to like think about the spinosad. Because it's like, all right, the bees are pollinating on the plants, and I'm not sure exactly what butterflies eat, you know, each variety or whatever. So I'm like, how do I protect them? I want the beetles gone, but I don't want the bees and the butterflies gone or any other beneficial insect. So this is hard. So I was going to just spray everything, but I think I am going to be very careful. Now, I did read it's best to spray at night to, you know, protect the beneficial insects. But here's the thing. The Japanese beetles are more dormant at night, too. They are most active between 10 and 3 here. Now, I do believe there are less of them now that I've been vacuuming them away. But it said, what I read was to do your best to protect the beneficial insects. I mean, if something happened to that butterfly and it didn't reproduce, oh God, I'd be heartbroken. And I need the bees, even though one stung me last year on the Gulu, got inside my sundress while I was weeding. Not good. Anyways, yeah, I still need them. You know, and we're having such a hard time with keeping our beneficial insects. You know, like I said, when I was a girl, we had butterflies all over the place. I mean, everywhere. It was beautiful. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to concentrate on small areas. Like, well, you saw my rhubarb and my grapes really have taken a hit. I think I'm going to spray there. They do like to get on my corn too. So it's just that area back there. However, although when I first saw the butterfly, it was right over here on the evergreens. But then I saw it back by those areas that are being hit by the beetles. So I'm worried. So I'll spray tonight, but I think I'm just going to do a small area. I don't want to lose the bees and the butterflies. Especially since I'm only seeing one butterfly as far as I could tell. I'm really worried about that, but the beetles are destroying all my food. So I don't know what to do. I'm heartbroken. So anyways, last but not least on my garden tour is my cottage garden. So I really did a lot of work in here this week. It was easier because it was cold this past week and cloudy, and it was just so easy to get stuff done. I cleared out, cleaned it up, and as you can see, I have like little edgings going that way, and by the bird bath. Now I don't have them like secured in yet because I want to finish putting in my stepping stones, which you can see I have going that way, and then I have these going this way. I have to put that one in, and so what I want is for it to go back to where the chives are, or you see my antique tea kettle back there. I want it to go back that way and maybe around this way. So I just have to find more stepping stones, and I'll finish up in there. Let's go take a look what's going on in here. As you can see, my marigolds, they are just about to bloom. I should cut back this mint. My German chamomile over here, well, it's just about done. I'm going to cut that back real soon. So it's doing good. My asters, I have some by the side of the house too. They just look beautiful. They're nice and full. This is my mugwort that I have in my cottage garden. Let's see. It'd be easier to walk in here when I get my stepping stones in too. Got a sunflower coming up here. There is some Roman chamomile here that also is just about done, looking a bit scraggly. I've got some Canadian goldenrod, another sunflower, my chives, some lavender, more mint, lovage. Back there I have a little, oh, look it. It's a dragonfly. It is so beautiful. Oh my God, what a day. What a day. All these beautiful insects, and it's my cottage garden that's doing it. I'm so glad I built a cottage garden. And I have oregano back there and valerian. And then of course, it needs to be pinched back. My petunias. Yeah, petunias. They need to pinch back again. Oh, and, I don't know if you could see from here. My Indian blanket, where is it? Right there, can you see it? That's the first bloom. It's going to get more. But that is so beautiful. Glad I planted that. Oh my gosh. Now, I wish, I still have seen no hummingbirds. I haven't seen, now I was gone in the desert for 4 years. But it's been, I don't know, like 7. Oh my God. Was it a butterfly? No, it was, I don't know if it almost looked like a monarch. It was going too fast to tell. Oh my God, this is awesome. I have not seen a hummingbird here, I don't know, somewhere from 7 to 9 years. I'm getting so excited about the insects. Hummingbird. And nobody else has either. Now, some people are in this area are saying they have been seeing the hummingbird moth. I haven't even seen that. So I'm a bit concerned. I'm trying to put out flowers, and I have the hummingbird feeder, nothing. So last year, everybody was going, where are all the hummingbirds? We don't know. Anyways, it does look like the butterflies are returning. I have to pinch back my oregano over here. So that is the end of my garden tour. Today's a little bit longer, I think, because I was talking about the spinosad and stuff like that. And I'm excited about the insects, the butterflies. Last year, even this year, I'm not having a problem with bees. I hear other people say they don't have bees, but I have been having bees. But it's, the butterflies and stuff like that. But, that dragonfly, I wish it would have slowed down so you guys could see it. It is gorgeous. So, I think, isn't that beautiful? I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.